Alright, so here's that custom built computer that I built. I made a few changes. For one, you'll notice already that this is a real power supply. I pulled that from the Lenovo. Yeah, this is the reason why I didn't use it in the first place. One Molex connector, just one. So, how am I supposed to power the hard drive? With that one, but how am I supposed to power the DVD-ROM drive? Well, with that one. I could just put the SATA drive, DVD drive from that one in here, but then the hard drive would be slower than the DVD drive, and that wouldn't make any sense. And I don't really want to copy this all to a SATA hard drive, even though it is a Mac store and it probably will fail. I probably should do that. I could just copy it to a SATA drive and then use the onboard SATA. I could use the SATA drive from Lenovo, but then it would be a Death Star drive, and it would be no better. So, you know, what's the point? Yeah. I could look at my big box hard drives. How many SATA drives do I have? None that I can see. This is a 6 gigabyte, I think. It's either a 4 or a 6 gigabyte drive. Made in 1999. This is the old Connor SCSI drive. Is that SATA? No, that wouldn't be SATA. That would be IDE. Yeah. I think it's, yeah, ATA 133. Or, no, it's Ultra ATA right there. This one's SATA, but I don't know if it's... Oh, that one's a SATA drive, too. I can't remember which one's my good one. It's the 250 gig drive. That's pretty good. That's too good. Back right there. I'll have to copy it over to one of those SATA drives. And then keep the SATA drive as a backup. Just what I'll do. I'll probably copy it to the one underneath here. And, probably just leave that one in there for now, and, maybe I'll end up putting the DVD drive from the other Lenovo into this one, just till I can, or I could cut some Molex leads off another power supply. And this SATA power thing, it's broken. You're not supposed to be able to see those pins. Well, here's two of them. I guess it helps if I hold this one that way, but you can see that side, no pins, that side, no pins. On this one, this side, no pins, that side, yeah, it broke. What happened was it was plugged in, and then I bumped it and snapped. That was that. Power from a floppy cable? No, probably not. But, yeah. Those Dells over there, about like 40 Molex connectors each, but there's a dead power supply I have that I can just chop one off of. I wouldn't mind. I don't think it'd mind if it's dead, so it doesn't really matter. It's like a fan connector. Anyway. Yeah. I could just cut these off and put them on that power supply, and it would work. That's probably what I'll do. So yeah, till then, this is what I mean about if you have these removed, then the back doesn't look too bad exposed. I mean, if you had a drive in there, this piece would be all black. It would be gray at the top and on the bottom, but like that, it just doesn't look right. So that's why you have to have this piece here. Now you see, if I had a if I had a 5.25 inch adapter to 3.5 inch adapter, I could put it in there and then put the card reader there, and then I actually have the gray piece for the 3.5 inch bay cover like that. This isn't it. The 3.5 inch one is smaller, but I still have that to cover this hole, because when I got the case it had nothing there. I think it's supposed to have a gray bezel there for a floppy drive, but this one didn't come with the floppy drive, and this is a card reader, so it wouldn't work anyway. I don't think they made a gray one like that, so that's probably why they had it so it doesn't look too bad with it removed. See, it gradually slants down, and on this side it slants out a bit. Yeah. And there's a DVD drive with the thing removed. So it goes like that. And then see this clear part here lines up with the LED no matter where it's located, either from about here to here. The LED is located anywhere from here to here. It will shine through this clear plastic piece on the front, and this yellow thing here pushes the eject button. You don't really need it at all. It's just, that looks really stupid. And that looks not as stupid. Still looks stupid, but not as stupid. Now, the reason I took that off is because I'm taking out the DVD-ROM. I'm putting in this DVD burner, which is serial ATA, even though the hard drive's still IDE. It's over there in Dell being copied. It's a poster from the original Shrek movies from 2000 or 2001. Yeah, actually, let's see. I actually have it somewhere. I don't know where I went though. I know it's right in front of me. Oh, there it is. That's like video and DVD. That's the 2000-2001 kind of place when they were doing both. What year is this? I think it's 2000. And it mentions Windows 95 right here. As it says, offer expires, I think it was 2001. Offer valid November 2nd, 2001. So I think it's a 2001 poster, but yeah. Got that from a movie theater when they were, it's not cheap paper ones you get from like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or anything. It's actual ones they used at the theaters. Yeah. You can tell from the ones they used at the theater because they have these advertisements on them. They were just the ones from the rental shop. They wouldn't have those. But, I think my mouse. There we go. My mouse it's been locked. Bigger. Okay, so it's still copying from this drive to that drive. It's booting off this drive. So it's a stated backup drive in case this Max or Diamond Max 10 fails. This is actually a 100 gigabyte Max or Diamond Max 10. I thought it was an 88 gig, but that's better, I guess. And yeah, save the drive in here, and I'll be right back. Here's the two drives. This is the ATA drive. This is the serial ATA drive. They're a little bit different in color, actually. It's, yeah, kind of different. They're both made by Toshiba Samsung Storage, so it's TSS Corp. In case you haven't ever making Windows, it's known as TSS Corp drive, and that's their ID, because every company has their own 4-letter ID. Compaq is COPQ. HP is what is it now? I think it's HWPK, Hewlett Packard. Yeah. And this Toshiba Samsung storage technology is TSS Corp, or TSST. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. This is a model TS DVD ROM drive, TSH352. That's the 40-pin IDE drive. This one has the digital signal, the analog signal, which is smudge on there, which is don't remember, can't remember the exact pinout, but that's what that is right there. And there's the jumper, IDE, and power. Now this one gives you the voltages and the pin numbers and everything on this drive, which is kind of weird. This one, the SATA one, is a DVD writer model TSH653, so it's newer. This one, the old IDE one, was made in December 2006. This one was made in June of 2008. This one's exactly 4 years old. This one's exactly, well, not quite 6 years old. Made in Indonesia. And this one, well, that was made in Indonesia. Yep. This one's slightly more yellow, even though it's newer. Kind of odd. This one has scratches on it too. Yeah. There's the empty-looking PCB, and you'll notice the DVD burner is much, or not much, but shorter than the other drive. Well, it's not quite. Yeah, now it's exact. It's smaller. I actually dropped the IDE drive at one point, and you can see it's not exactly perfectly lined up on this side anymore, but it works fine. Or no, this side I dropped down, you can tell, because it's all screwed up. Oh, what do we got here? Make sure the disc is not full. What the hell? Cache manager, what the heck is that? Is this full now? Oh crap. $14 gigs and counting. Oh no. 15. Crap. It's gonna fill. Oh, 17.1 gigs. That's killing me. I couldn't copy over. Get so far as to copy my stuff. Yeah. What did it miss though? Ooh. Sorry. It copied everything it needed to, so let's see, it only missed 3 things, and that would be this. Yeah, I can deal with that after. I've got 2 minutes left, so yeah. You'll notice other changes I made to this are on the power supply and another. You know how it was really loud before in that Grand Theft Auto video I made? Well, the reason for that is, see how these holes are spaced? I'll try to find an example of still intact ones, because I cut those ones. They were not that big, they were smaller. Can you see in there? In there? there's more metal than holes, so I took a pair of tin snips and cut that out so it wouldn't restrict the airflow. Yeah, so now there's a huge hole in the back of the case with this one's an intake, so it pulls air in over to the CPU and out through here. Now the BIOS was reading that the CPU was under room temperature, so I guess the fans are working. It must be blowing like right over the sensor, and the wind is making it count 0 degrees, and yeah, so it's not accurate, but because where the sensor is on this motherboard, usually you have an exhaust right here, so they put the sensor there because there's probably not going to be much airflow going over it except for what the exhaust is pulling, but since this is an intake, it might screw it up a little differently, but that's okay. Yeah, power supply fixed, no problem. I replaced that one with holes with this because it has plenty of holes elsewhere, and that'll reduce dust buildup by a little. So yeah, that is that. Yeah, it does have an exhaust fan, the power supply fan. This is pulling more air in, so it's going to be a bit of a positive air pressure kind of thing. Yeah, so until then. Alright, so put it together and set up. Now, if it's louder than Star Wars, then there's something wrong. So. Alright, see the fan in there actually. Turn it off now. Yeah, it works.